What is going on, everyone? We are coming up fast here on the holiday season. And I don't know how many of y'all participate in Thanksgiving. Should be most of you. Um, but even if not, we got Christmas coming up, right, guys? So, holiday season's fast approaching. And you know what that means? It means visiting unfamiliar areas, to say the least, Currently stationed at Gmaw's house as we speak. Um, yeah, and I mean, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of wisdom as you're traveling to these areas. Um, you know, first off, slumber. I'm getting right into it. First off, slumber. Um, didn't get the best night's sleep here last night. Let's just say the AC might have been a brother with a couple of ice cubes in the vent just blowing on me. 3 or 4 cubes up in his mouth, just guzzling them out on me. So naturally, I got up and turned it down a little. Respectable temperature, 70. It was on 73. So that's like 3, 4 cubes. You got to understand. You got to understand the conversion, especially in, Arkansas. It's a special conversion. 3, 4 cubes up in the mouth. Turn that thing down 5, 6. So naturally, I go back to sleep. Right? I go back to sleep, and I hear the vent talking to me. He's speaking Spanish. So, when you're traveling, though, you don't really think too much of these things. It's sort of just normal. So I was like, all right. But then he started speaking Spanish and went a little something like this. It was like, yes, you want like 2 or 3 more cubes in the mouth, or like 5 or 6. I was like, slide me 5 or 6, brother. Slide me a couple of them cubes in the mouth. I know Gmaw's gonna wake up a little upset, because she's got that what's it called, um, allergies or whatever, where she's got a sleep face in the southeast or whatnot. So she's 2 or 3 cubes, keeps it sort of simple, like Pocahontas, primal and stuff. But she woke up a little uneasy, I guess. But I got a damn good slumber after that. I got a damn good slumber. Yeah, first tip, how to sleep. Second tip, let me check my notes real quick. Second tip, fellas, make sure to ask a brother if you can see his wiener over the holidays. Now, before you go taking that out of context, there is some context to go with it. You might like to know. You see, as the plastics begin to take over, right, and the soil begins to get worse and worse, and the moon begins to go further away, well, we're going to all turn into women, fellas. And you see, your wiener might be the last one you ever see. So, think about this, fellas. Elon Musk, he's making all these inventions and whatnot. He's making robots and stuff. So, naturally, Elonia Musk is going to be making a Cybertronic wiener, dude. It's going to be like, Cybertronic all in that thing. So, if your wiener's Cybertronic, but you've never seen another brother's wiener, what's to say that that wiener is, historically accurate to a real wiener? You may have seen one online, but that could be artificial intelligence already. So, just ask a brother over the holidays if you can see his wiener. Yeah. Last one. Maybe a few more. Fellas, we will need leadership when the plastics start to take over. Um, Hold on. Let me get. Yeah. Fellas, we will need leadership when the plastics take over. This is like, something I've been thinking about, and I'm like, who's going to be the leader? So I started watching Squanto documentaries last night, and Sitting Bull, two of my favorite Native Americans, and I just taking notes and whatnot, and just sort of doing some imaginary practice of the contexts that we could face. So I had me and Joe Rogan riding in on horses with bow and arrows, shooting down on AI robots with, AI wieners. They're all women. So needless to say, you guys are in safe hands. I think this tip was more of a reassurance over the holidays, right? So you're sitting gathering with the family, you're thinking about them Cybertronic wieners taking over, and you're like, who's going to save us, And we got me, we got me. I'm going through these things in my head, and you're safe, fellas. You're safe. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, I think I'll call it there, fellas. I think I'll call it there because I don't want to give you all too much to think about over the holidays. After all, it's a good time to relax with friends and family. Make sure you ask if you can see the wieners. But yeah, just enjoy it, fellas. Just enjoy it.